Hi, Kris Hanna, Mayor of Marion. I'm here at the Seacliff Village today, one of the great new developments in the city of Marion. There's actually a lot going on. Down at the southern end of Hallett Cove, at Tonsley, at Oaklands Park, and here as you go down off Brighton Road into Merino, huge housing developments. And the one here at Seacliff is going to be really special with the golf course just above the hill next to it and tennis courts opposite. But I'm here to talk about the General Council meeting that we've had this week. First of all, to talk about our environmental plan for the next 4 years. And anyone who is passionate about the environment or climate change should be really pleased with the plan that we've adopted across a whole range of areas to do with water, waste, resilience against climate change problems. We're doing a whole range of things, too much that I could summarise right now. We also have something we call our stretch program, where we're going a bit above and beyond the things you might expect. So there are opportunities, and you'll hear about them in more detail soon as we publicise them, but opportunities for council to give you $200 towards an energy saving device at home, to give you a mature potted plant tree to put in your own private property, and other giveaways like that. You'd almost think there's a council election coming up next year. But these are all things to help with the environment in our area. On the topic of the environment, we made a major decision last night to put out for consultation a new irrigation plan. The fact is that maybe half of council's reserves are irrigated, so a lot of them are really quite dry during the summer. But we know people value usable green spaces. So we have a plan to put out to consultation probably early next year to irrigate over 40 more council reserves. Now the cost over the next 10 years will be over $6 million in capital costs, that's setting up all the pipes and sprinklers and so on, and another $6 million extra dollars for the operational costs of watering all of those extra reserves. It's an ambitious, expensive project, but if it's what you want, that's what we'll do. So look for the consultation options early next year and you can have your say about whether you think it's a good idea or not. And finally, I'll finish with a comment on the always popular community and youth grants. We have 2 rounds a year and we've just decided another set of lucky recipients. Look, some of these are controversial, and I have to say the concept of our community and youth grants has moved a long way from the idea of helping out local clubs with things. So for example, initially staff had not recommended that we fund a local netball club for extra netballs and safety cladding around goalposts for one of our local football clubs. But in the end, council decided to fund those things because we do want to support our local clubs. And at the same time, there was funding for such things as paying $6,000 for 8 teenagers to receive physiotherapy, things like that, controversial, which got through the council resolution. So you need to keep an eye on these things, and if you do have concerns, let your councillors or the mayor know. Well, that's all. Quite an action-packed meeting and lots there for those who are passionate about the environment.